wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for joining us, and definitely write in the chat where you're sending greetings from. I love seeing everyone, Canada, Denmark, US over here. I'm in Miami. And Alec, where are you tuning in from?
I'm actually in West Palm Beach, so just up the road from you in Florida.
Oh, nice. Well, hello to everyone. So we'll do some quick introductions. We'll do a little recap of last week's webinar and then get into today's very exciting topic. I'm Nikki, so I'm the social media manager, one of the social media managers for HeyGen. I specialize in all things TikTok, short form videos. So definitely follow us if you're not following us already. And then we have Alec here. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Alec. I'm the real-time avatar lead here at HeyGen, which means I'm the expert on our brand new real-time avatar solution that we're going to be showing a little bit today. And I work with businesses to help them figure out how to implement this really cool technology into their operations and improve their businesses.
Awesome. Yes. And we are live right now on LinkedIn and YouTube. I see a lot of people tuning in on both. We're also live on TikTok. So be sure to, ask all your questions in the chat. We're looking at everything, all the questions. We're going to have a live Q&A at the end where we're going to answer some of these questions. And we're always taking all the feedback that we get from comments. So thank you again for joining us. A little recap of last week. If you've missed it, it was a really exciting webinar. We talked about all things Instant Avatar 2.0. We had Joshua, the CEO, come on and just talk about the new exciting product that we have and how you can create your digital twin in 5 minutes. He did a live demo, showed us the vision for these avatars, different use cases from creators to educators, marketing, enterprise level use cases. And we went ahead and did the live demo. And we sent an email with all the people that participated. We sent an email of what his avatar looked like. And I'm actually going to show it here. It's quick, 10 seconds. We're going to show the message that we typed up from the recording that he did last webinar.
Hi there. Thanks for joining our webinar today. I'm using my instant avatar created during the webinar to create this video message just for you. Enjoy.
What do you think about that, Alec?
Yeah, it's very cool. I mean, Joshua's experienced. He's done a lot of these. He always seems to look pretty good, though. So I don't know if some of these has a good skincare routine or something. Mine don't always look that good.
Yeah, and every time I see one of those videos, I'm like, wait, is this him for real, or is this one of his avatars? That was a really quick demo that he did last webinar, but normally if you submit a 2-minute video, the longer the video, like if you get to the 2-minute mark, the voice cloning will just do its magic and sound really natural, sound just like him. So that one was a quick little demo, but it was still very exciting to do it live and get to show everyone.
Yeah, and you can also redo it any number of times that you want on HeyGen. So you can sign up and create a free avatar, and you can always redo it. It doesn't cost anything extra. So pretty cool.
Awesome. Yeah, and it is free right now to try out. So definitely go check it out, create your own avatar if you haven't. But I think we ended last webinar on a really exciting topic that was one of our most frequently asked questions, what everyone has been bugging us about, and that was real-time avatars. So when can these instant avatars be able to respond and just answer us in real time and be able to talk, with whatever input that we put in? So that is the topic of today's webinar. And I am so excited here that we have Alec, who has been the lead on all things real-time avatar. So why don't we start with, before we start, I just want to let everyone know that we will be having a little surprise gift for the end of the webinar. So be sure to stick around till the end of the webinar. It'll be a nice, little extra thing. I don't want to reveal too much, but it'll help you out with HeyGen's platform. And let's get into it. So why don't you tell us, Alec, what is HeyGen's real-time avatar?
Sure. Yeah, so most people in attendance here, they've either tried out one of HeyGen's avatars, or they've seen it in a demo or seen it online somewhere. So you know that they're really high quality, really realistic, and very cool. So what we're announcing today and coming out with is the ability to take any of these avatars, whether it's a photo or an instant avatar like Josh created last week and you just showed, Nikki. You're able to implement that in a real-time version. So this is an avatar that can respond to inputs such as text, or even if you are able to convert that text or convert speech into text, you could have somebody talk to the avatar and it will respond with very low latency. So normally when you're creating a video on the HeyGen platform, you click generate, you write your script, and it takes a few minutes usually to generate. So with a real-time avatar, it can respond in literally a number of seconds, 2 to 3 seconds. So it's a really engaging way to communicate.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I know everyone is really excited to see it. But before we get into seeing it in action, can you talk a little bit more about the use cases and the application for real-time avatars?
Sure. So let me show you a little bit of a presentation here.
Perfect.
So let me go back a slide. So yeah, you can see.
I love one of the comments. Someone said that you're using the real-time avatar and they're betting on it.
Yeah, they could have won some money because we were discussing that. But this is actually me. So good guess. But so the real-time avatar, you can see kind of an interface here. It's an avatar that's looking at you. It's the regular, HeyGen quality and realism, and you can hook it up to any kind of knowledge base, or say ChatGPT, which is what we're using today. And that knowledge base or language model or anything you want can provide the text that the avatar will say. So you can imagine there are a lot of really cool use cases for this. Just a few of them here that we've thought of. Kind of a virtual assistant, so somebody that you want to speak with and ask questions to, and it can reply in a really engaging human way. We've actually had a lot of interest in using these real-time avatars for kind of education. So you can imagine a language tutor that you're speaking with that can respond with in a different language and give you tips and answer questions. So that's a really interesting use case that we've talked about and had businesses contact us to want to build. Obviously, customer support, if you have a knowledge base of how to use your product or your website, they can, any customer who needs help can have a human avatar answering them and hopefully communicating better. A lot of possibilities in entertainment. So we've had certain businesses contact us to want to use this in an entertainment setting, having a kind of a broadcast host, or we've seen some people use HeyGen avatars to create news shows. That could happen in a real-time setting. Live shopping, language learning, as I mentioned. So a lot of really cool use cases that are easy to think of, but we're really excited to speak to people out there who want to have a really unique way to use a real-time avatar. And hopefully, we're going to share a way to get in touch with us at the end of this webinar, and looking forward to speaking with everybody who has a really great creative way to do that. And so this is more of a technical product. So we have a demo that people can use, and they can chat with a real-time avatar and see it in person. But as I mentioned, in order to put this up on your website or in your product or in your app, it requires a bit of code and some engineering. And we have some very accessible documents available for everybody to go check out. And if you have the ability to get this up in your business, and you have somebody who can read them, it's very straightforward, and really an accessible tool to make this available to everybody.
Yeah, that's awesome. And let's go back to those use cases really quickly. I see, yeah, we have, some people commenting in the comments that this is really amazing. This is going to be a game changer really for customer service, basic customer service, just making everything more personal, virtual assistants. I think the live tutoring and the education is a really good use case for this. And pretty much everything here, this is just what we thought of and what we've been getting requests for, but the possibilities are endless, and it's only gonna get better. People are gonna keep on building and thinking of new ideas to use this technology. So just super excited, and please let us know what you do end up using it. I see there's people in the comments here talking about, education, that they've been looking for something like this for months. We're really here to help you out and help you build out your products. So definitely message us, and we are going to share a type form. Maybe we can share it now. If you do want to contact us, this is, going to be for enterprise first, but let's show us a live demo. I'm excited to see it. I want to see how good it works. Show us,
Cool.
Alex. Do your thing.
Okay. Well, give me a second here. And this demo will be available to everybody. And so you don't worry if you want to speak to this real-time avatar yourself. Oh, and there you go. It was me. So we were going to have this showing live. So you can see this is an avatar that I made in a studio. So it's one of our studio avatars that a lot of businesses create with us. And firstly, we'll just show you, we can have two modes here. We can either chat with it, and this is basically going to be a chat GPT responding to whatever questions I ask it. So if I say, hey, Alec, how are you today? It's going to give us this classic chat GPT response.
Hello. As an AI, I don't have feelings, but I'm here and ready to help you. How can I assist you today?
So you can see that was just a few seconds, and our product now is just getting released. You can expect everything about it to get better very quickly. As, everything with HeyGen, we ship improvements every week, so there might be a little lag also from the stream. But anyway, you can see just the speed that it can respond with, and that's actually my avatar moving. So just to show kind of a use case, how you could implement this, for example, as a French teacher. So if I give it the prompt and I say, hey, your role is a French tutor, welcome me to my first French lesson.
Yes, and I love this because we did have a couple of comments about French, and there are people here tuning in from France.
Okay, let me restart that then, because for some reason it got laggy.
Yeah, all good. Sometimes when we're streaming on multiple platforms, that happens.
Yeah. Okay, let me reshare this and we'll get back to it. 1 second.
Yeah, all good. And just to answer some quick questions, Ken Mead from LinkedIn, thank you so much for your kind words about our live stream. We are using Restream, and that's just one of the many, streaming platforms, but we want to make sure that we're talking to everyone from LinkedIn, YouTube, TikTok, and all of the above. LinkedIn.
Yeah, I see a question.
Yes.
Sorry, I see a question here also about the hands. Yeah, so there is the option to pause the avatar. Right now, just to show you all that it was mine, it's just moving constantly, but you'll have the option to stop it, to have a sentence and move it back to its original state. So everything can be optimized about this, but just for the purposes of the demo, it's a little rough. So let's try that French example again, because it was pretty cool. Let's see. You are my French tutor. Welcome me to my first French lesson.
Bienvenue à votre première leçon de français. Je suis là pour vous aider à apprendre la langue française. Comment puis-je vous assister?
There we go. So,
Wow, that's
yeah,
amazing.
yeah, pretty cool.
And I want to just go in and play with it and ask it so many questions.
Well, what do you want to ask it, Nikki? I can put you on the spot.
Well, I mean, I always ask, I don't know. Okay. I have been thinking that I want a performance coach. So why don't you ask it what it would be the first question? Yes, to be my performance coach, because it's end of the year. Everyone needs an end of year review. Let's see what it comes up with.
In our first lesson, we can start by setting goals and discussing the areas you would like to improve in your performance.
There you go. So that's a really cool idea too. We did actually have a conversation with somebody who was thinking about using a real-time avatar to create a kind of an interviewer, like a mock interviewer. So you can imagine that's something that the pressure of seeing a real human face and responding to them, face to face, is really hard to replicate when it's just text streaming in a chatbot. So that's actually a good call out. We have heard from people who are building that.
That's awesome. Yes, and there's so many people chatting in what use cases they would use it for. A lot of questions. Live shopping is definitely a potential use case. So it truly is really exciting, and I appreciate this demo. There's a few questions also about 11 Labs. Can you touch anything about that? Or talk a
Sure.
little bit?
So yeah, so with HeyGen, we have a way to create your own voice clone. So you can do that on HeyGen itself, and it's like training an avatar. You give it a sample of your own voice, and we can create that. We know 11 Labs has been around for a little while, and it's really kind of a matter of preference. Some people have already created a voice clone on there. Some people have tuned it on 11 Labs or another platform. And we do have the ability to use that voice clone with any avatar that you create on HeyGen. So yeah, that's kind of the answer there. Some people have questions about it, but yeah, you can create it with HeyGen, or you can incorporate it from elsewhere. So just kind of a matter of preference.
Great. Yeah. And do you know how many languages they currently have?
Ooh, I believe it's 24.
Yeah, it's around there.
It's always adding, so it's increasing. So
Yeah.
I don't
Every
have a
month
number.
there's new languages.
Yeah, even some
Yeah.
pretty obscure ones. Let's
Yeah.
do one last thing, because I did try this live shopping session and it was pretty cool. I had tried this out previously.
Of course.
Bonjour et bienvenue à tous dans notre émission en direct.
Oh,
Je suis ravi de vous accueillir ici aujourd'hui pour une séance de shopping passionnante. Préparez-vous à découvrir de superbes produits et à profiter d'offres exclusives. Restez avec nous et laissez-nous vous faire vivre une expérience de shopping inoubliable.
there you go. So if you're familiar with ChatGPT, you can tell it still thinks it's my French tutor. So that's why it's speaking in French. But a lot of nuances here that are actually interesting and give you some creative ideas for how to use it. But there you go. I think if you understood that, it said something about welcome to the live shopping experience. It's going to be incredible. Maybe someone in the comments can confirm that.
Awesome. Yeah. And we do have a lot of questions that are, kind of going into our timeline of things that we'll keep noting to get better. I see people asking about if we can interact with audio chat, and if right now it's only chat available. This is obviously very early on, but is there anything that you can tell us about? Maybe first just getting more information about this. There's a lot of API questions as well. Is there anywhere
Yeah.
we can, yeah.
So you
Tell
can
us.
go to our API documents, which maybe we can share in the chat. Hopefully people can see this. So I just posted that in the chat. You can go there, and someone else I think also posted about how to actually set this up themselves. So we do have a like a tutorial available there that you can follow and set up a streaming instance of an avatar. And I imagine as time goes on, we'll also put up other tutorials on, how to create your own ChatGPT instance or how to create something basic like we have here. So all that's possible now, and I'm sure we'll come up with demos and ways to follow along and do it yourself.
Awesome. Yeah. So yeah, there is a website with the information for the API. Are we able to share that maybe in the chat just in case anyone?
I think I did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Link. Oh, yes, you did. So there is a link, a type form right here pinned that is for the avatar waiting list. So please fill that out. And we also have the API link, which I'm linking right now. So you can read more about that. There's, like you mentioned, the tutorial, and just let us know if there's if you have any questions, you're welcome to reach out to our team. So let's move on to, the live Q&A part. We've answered a lot of questions throughout our demo, but I'm happy to answer a few more questions that you all have. And I do want to tell you all about an exciting new contest that we're running right now on socials. So please, Alec, if you can take a look at some of the questions, see if there's anything else that we want to answer. I want to tell everyone quickly about the Christmas contest that we're doing. It is very exciting right now in our Discord, but also across all of our socials. You basically just have to create a video related to Christmas using HeyGen. So that means using your AI avatar and any of the avatars that we have. There's over 100 avatars, or using the video translation feature. And it just has to be about Christmas. And the first place prize is $700. Second place is $200. Third place is $100. And the fourth place, I think, is 15 credits. So it is very exciting. Definitely join our Discord if you haven't. There's a lot of creators on there. We have some of our ambassadors and people that's where the voting is going to take place for this contest. So you have until December 21st to upload a video and tag us, and make sure you comment, let us know that you're joining the contest. And on Discord is where the voting will take place. I love to connect with creators, so just be sure to reach out. And yeah, let's answer a few more questions.
Yeah. So firstly, somebody asked about a solution for providing content for an external audience, booking appointments, confirmations, and email blasts. That's a little bit of a preview, I think, towards next week's webinar. Maybe, Nikki, you can speak more to that later. But yeah, we do have a similar product coming out that will allow you to create personalized videos at scale. For example, replying to surveys, or creating a marketing campaign with a personalized message where an avatar is saying the name of the respondent. So yes, we have more information coming out about that very soon. With someone asked about fine tuning this real-time avatar. No, so you just need to provide the avatar you make on HeyGen, and it will automatically be optimized for real time. That is, if you are, a business customer and you sign up for the product.
Okay.
What else?
Awesome. I am putting the Discord link as well because I saw someone ask about it. So I'm showing that here as well, so you can all join.
Somebody asked, a few people asked about, can this only interact with ChatGPT, and can this only interact with text? So the answer is no. I mean, it's a developer platform, right? So using the set of APIs, you can hook this up to any other product, to provide it text to say, right? So you can think of the real-time avatar as kind of the mouth, and then the brain that's providing the text for the mouth to say can be really anything. So it can be ChatGPT, it can be from IBM. If you wanted, you could set up a sort of a pipeline where somebody could speak into the microphone. You could take that speech, convert it to text, send it to the avatar to respond to. So lots of different ways, lots of different possibilities. So definitely not restricted to this demo that I showed you here.
Awesome. Yes. And maybe we should do a quick little recap about what the instant avatar is versus this, because I do see people asking about, can you use the instant avatars? For this webinar specifically, we are just talking about real-time avatars. Last week, we did talk about instant avatars, so feel free to check out that webinar. It is posted on YouTube and LinkedIn. But yeah, I guess just to quickly recap, the instant avatar, you upload a 2-minute video and then it creates an avatar of you in 5 minutes, and you can just type up whatever you want to speak, whatever language you want to speak it in as well. Anything else you want to add?
I guess, yeah, the last thing, some people did have some questions about pricing. Yeah, so it will be different pricing than the standard credits to create a video. So we'll definitely, reveal more about that for anyone who's serious and really wants to implement this. And if you answer the type form, eventually you'll get in contact with us and me probably, and I can tell you more about that. At the moment, it's still early, so it's not public, but it won't be the standard 1 minute per credit as you're seeing on HeyGen.
Awesome. Yeah. So what can we expect next week? Do you have any updates for us?
Yeah, well, I believe next week, if there's a webinar next week, yeah, we're going to be showing a little bit about our personalized video product. So as I was mentioning, sometimes people respond to these type forms on HeyGen that we put out or elsewhere, and they receive a video link in their email that is personalized to them. And it's saying, hey, Nikki, thanks for getting in contact with HeyGen. And it's a really cool way to get people to not only open your email, but view a video message. And if you're concerned or it's important for you to have conversion, people to take action on your emails, it's a really powerful way to do that. So we're going to be showing that, I believe, next week. And it'll be a really cool new product.
Yeah, I mean, we can do a webinar about every single use case, but that one is definitely one that's been asked for a lot. So it'll be great to be able to dive in a little bit deeper and show people how they can actually, create personalized video avatars for sales, marketing, interviews, whatever it may be. Great. So before we end, I did, of course, mention that everyone would get a special little gift. So we have 5 credits available for anyone that has been here on the webinar today. I'm going to type in the link right now, and feel free to fill out that type form. I know we have a lot of different forms, but this one gets you 5 free credits that you can use to test out our different features, the video translation, the AI avatars, and now the instant avatar. So definitely use those up and keep us, keep commenting, keep engaging with us, keep providing feedback, because we really do appreciate it. And we really do, take everything into consideration. Everyone was bothering us about real-time avatars, and we're working on it as fast as we can. So thank you all so much. We did have also a new website, so feel free to check out our new website. It just launched, I believe, last week or 2 weeks ago. And it has a lot of new information. I see people asking, about case studies and things like that. So check it out, follow us, engage with us, share our videos, and join the Christmas contest.
Am I eligible to join the Christmas contest?
Yeah, let's brainstorm after. We'll talk to our AI avatar to brainstorm.
Yeah, that's a great use case.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you so much. Thanks, everyone. Come back next Thursday.